And welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Castles. I've completely lost track of what year we're on. The Strange Gathering event has ended, and thus begins... We're still in 31 years. Yeah, I'm trying to get 35, because this Jubilee Monument's still pretty good. We should be getting... We have an hour and a half. I don't want to stay up too late, so... Oh, right! I was going to... There, more steel tongs. More silver plates. I think? No. Steel battle axe? No. Staff of Thorn. Yeah, we'll make Staff of Thorns. Sure. Go for that. Take care of these. It's so good to us. Give us some potions. Oh, Arg, I really need this gold. They'll be fine. Skeevers have been spotted in the kitchen. Throw out any rotting food, seal up holes, prevent an infection. I mean, we have 11 elixirs of growth, so this will make everybody unhappy. And we still get skeevers. Okay, so... Alright, we're going to be spending as much time as we can to fix that. I actually want to change some controls here in just a moment. Ooh. Alright. We will be right back after I finish. Oh my goodness. We must take care of the skeever problem. Craft fine daggers, upgrade equipment. No, not that one. Daggers. Daggers it is. Because... Steel daggers. 3 steel daggers. This one's actually the easiest one for us to accomplish, so... We will do that, but we will be right back in just a moment. Alrighty, and we're back. So now we can actually hold control and zoom in and hold control to zoom out. Yeah, and everyone's now starving now because of the skeevers. We're gonna go ahead and just use these really fast. Because 18 minutes of starving is not gonna do us any good. That's gonna make everybody weak. Alright. This is also why you get these potions. You could also just avoid it altogether, which would really be the better thing to do. But yeah, I'm not a fan at all of this skeever event. And steel shield. There we go. There. Now, after a little bit, no one's going to be starving anymore. And that'll be fixed. Friend, want to thank you for assigning us to the same workstation. Potions, please. Royal tasks. So what got updated? Produce 10 silver. Right, because that actually is what produces silver right now. We'll guard. Steel. Steel and oil. What tools do we need to make? I wish I could tell those to go away a lot faster. Because at this point, I kind of know everything that I'm getting. So I don't really need them. Alright, how bad did it get? Oof, everybody lost about 20 life. You're considerate. You're a pyromaniac. And then when I was spam clicking, you are considerate. Do we have 2 leaders in here? Sophisticated, emotional. You're a leader. You're also a leader. Alright, in you go. So this ought to fix it. But now we can actually take a look at the castle. Yeah. Neat. Alright, who are you? You are a leader. You actually need to go into here to improve that production and all that happiness. Okay. Are you almost done producing? Why? Why were we missing a cook? Sure, Nia. In you go. Silver spoon. Did I forget to re-equip somebody? I mean, totally possible. Interesting. Food and clay. Wool attire. Wool garb. There. Alrighty. So, what kind of plans do we have for this session for today? Who is unoccupied at the current moment? Pretty much just our fighters. There's actually a good chance we're going to pause this recording. Okay, we can go into the gauntlet. I'm still a little bit salty about hitting that bug last time. That ended our run for absolutely no good reason. Also, it was brought up that we should consider using the Blessing of Gold at some point to, right before we do a whole bunch of orders, to increase our production by 40%. Which, you know, it's not a terrible idea. We'll have to save it for a time where there's actually a lot of just good orders for the day. Which we currently do not have. We're also kind of still waiting on certain people to kill over. Muni, I love you. Say it to Lore, Iana, like all of you are been great. Eyes like water. Need you in your proper workstation, thank you. Also kind of craft the castle into a way that we would prefer. Yep, everyone's starting to starve again. Your book from Axel Rock has finally finally arrived. Let everyone read it. Actually, for noble eyes only, that also makes everybody even happier. Which we have currently nothing but nobles. Now, when Alassi finally dies, that is going to change. It'll be sad when it changes, but that will be changing. Because not everyone has direct ties to a lassie at that point anymore. Or whoever the new ruler may be. I think we also finally got everybody. So many Argonians. This still pleases me so much. We only have one Red Guard left. They're one of our fighters. We can consider replacing... It's Kavid! Melee and ranged weapon and melodramatic. Well, unfortunately, we don't have anybody who can replace him. I mean, he's also just a fighter, so we could technically just get rid of him. Also notice we're doing just fine on that on our food consumption. Really, the more weak, low-level things we make in the smithy, the more steel bars we get. Oh, do I have any skins? No, I don't. Oh, that would look so cool. Except for the fact that the mouth kind of clips through. So hopefully they can fix that bug. You can see the smile through the cloak. Would look pretty cool, though. One more wool garb. And production by workstations for a limited time. Could also do that at some point. We're going to save up our hourglasses for the next baby event. We should actually, for the current time being, make as many hammers as possible. I can only make iron hammers. Oh, I need 2 levels on the workshop. Well, that's not happening, because our goal for today was to finish getting the furnace leveled up, which we now have enough gold. So we need to get our dream team all here. So, of course, that's still going to involve our sword and shield of Argar. Get you assigned. You are our best tank with the most health. You've got the best armor. Silver sword at the highest level. Yes. And the steel shield, we would need another 4 steel shields before that's available. What about for the silver sword? Yeah, we're nowhere near close to leveling that up. Lastly, oh, the Dawnguard armor. We can level this up. Boom, because we've been building these. So more armor, more health, more stamina also means more damage. And I would need 3 more silver plates. Or I'd have to craft over one of these other ones with ability, which I'm not looking to do. But now we've got 238, even more armor. It's not showable, but even more damage. So that is good. So that is our tank. Next, we need to definitely just bring in Rayloff. The Dawnguard axe is really good, but I also need to consider, is it time to swap out his armor for something better, such as this silver plate here. Give him a lot more armor and a lot more health and technically a lot more stamina. The downside is we lose this plus 30% damage with battle axes. That's kind of a big deal. I think we're fine with Rayloff staying in as the way he is, and then this makes it to where we can get the Berserk ability, so our tank can heal even better. And then as always, we gotta go in with our Deraction, the Pyromaniac, wearing our silver mail. And we are now back to being full on food. Alright. Here we go. I also want to build as many of those mana books, so that way our mage does even more damage. There we go. A silver spoon! Ooh. Humanoid and undead entities have a chance to catch fire when spawning. It's not terrible. Swords and adventure into monster. No. We're looking for sword damage. And once we pick up sword damage, we should be able to find that lifesteal, which is very important to our survivability. An ambush from behind. Perfect. And now we should be able to get lifesteal, which we did. Enemies that are on fire will explode on death. See, that is a very bad idea, because that will actually just kill us. Shields provide more armor. Sure. Perfect. Ooh, a silver shield. We still didn't get it. Well, we're going to pick up battle axe damage, because that'll unlock the potential for berserk. Gar is taking quite a bit of damage. Life drain! There we go. Hopefully we can pick up Berserk, so that way our tank will be able to deal even more damage. And at this point, I need to pick up staves. More sword damage. It's not terrible. I think I'd rather have adventurers have additional... swords do even more damage. There are 3 spots where they can attack from. Also, I'm kind of... Oh, shoot. Oh, it's really close. I'm also considering... Because we're hitting the resource wall. Where... Not really much of a point for me to be doing as many daily videos. while I may still play this daily, we may not be doing daily videos as much anymore, just because this resource wall, it's going to be a lot more of the same thing over and over and over again. So it may just come down to updates probably once every 3 days. There we go. Nice. A good silver shield. Thorns is going to be way better. Polymorph is bad. Confuse is bad. Thorns. Alright, and in y'all go. Just murder, death, kill. Everything to death, please. Why do they gotta be coasting around like they're Beyblades? Stop moving and just attack. Alright, increased health. We'll take that. Fear's not bad. We'll take fear, just so we get one less thing in our pool. Because fear is okay to have. I do need even more damage, though. Because, yeah, if we polymorph and then our tank is polymorphed, then we lose our tank completely. Add a chance to stun. We'll go with increased health. I also need increased staff damage still. I'm surprised we haven't seen that in a bit. Increased armor is always going to be good. Rather be doing more damage. You can just watch Agar's health now doing the original Diablo thing of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Elemental resistance. That's good stuff. Goodness. That was really bad. Staff damage. Really? That's frustrating. Really? Interesting. So if there's only one person left, it resorts to using this breath weapon. be able to kill it. Oh, it's because I'm too far away. That makes a lot of sense. Please attack. Thank you. Yeah, we're at full health now. Doesn't mean we can take a hit. Jeez. Please attack. Thank you. Good amount of damage. There we go. Now we'll be able to have it take a hit. Dang it. I was really hoping that blast would have been for me. There we go. That should do it. Yes! Ah! Great robes! Increased armor from shields. What kind of useless thing is this? Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, we are not going to survive this. We don't have the proper manpower. I'm just gonna let it happen. Jesus. Alrighty. I should have slowed down the speed and micromanaged so that way we didn't lose them. We got interesting gear, but unfortunately, I mean, it's a silver shield. It's silver shield, not... Man, if only I could actually equip shields with my other weapons like staves and all that. And just say, hey, like this would be a perfect Thorn Mage to also equip with a shield. That'd be really cool. But no, we must stifle creativity. We'll attire. There we go. No, I'm not complaining the fact that I can't equip shields with it. I would like it, but I can understand why it doesn't happen. Oh, great. The fountain smells of rotten eggs. We should really do something about it. Yeah, we'll just, we'll spend some gold to repair it. Everyone's starting to complain about it, and we're only getting bad events about it now, so. We don't actually seem to be getting events that, I think that's all of them. Any more children hiding? There are lots of children in hiding. Why are you guys getting upset? Melodramatic. Leader envious, headstrong. Is someone better than you right now? No. Someone reckless. Interesting. Fortunatus is talking behind you about how to be a better ruler. Fortunatus will be reprimanded. Also, now with that, we're really, really good on food. Everyone's starting to heal again. Castle's somewhat lively.
I'd call you ugly, but that would be an insult to ugly people.
Oh, man. Not too much else we could do, really. Guess we're just gonna go ahead and try again. I mean, it went by really, really well previously. Just upgrades could have been better. I think it would be interesting, at least to equip shields with the other gear. Like, have one-handed axe. Sword damage. Boom. But anybody who has a shield is more likely to be targeted. Because I would love to give someone with a Staff of Thorns a shield. Staff damage? Dang. Alright, more fire damage. Probably should have gone with a battle axe increase, because a lot of new abilities unlock when you pick up staff, unfortunately. Life drain. There we go. Now their action is back to full. And the more damage we can pick up for our Gar, the better. That way we can literally just AFK all the way through this. Frost damage. Frost damage is really good because it slows all the other enemies down if they're frozen. Meaning you also take less damage because it takes a lot longer for them to attack. Shock damage. Give everybody more damages. See if I can do this on ×2 speed without taking damage. Almost. Not quite. Not with multiple people. Hey, a good linen uniform. We'll take it. Increased health. Some skeleton's cute, but we don't need that. If I can get battle axe damage increase, that'd be great. Linen shirt. Ventures have more armor. That's good, because that means less damage taken. More health is always nice to have a bigger pool of health. Steel, silver mail. Battle axe damage. We want berserk. Because the less health that a Gar will have, well, the less health all of my guys will have, the more damage they'll do. Shield armor, sure. Elemental resistance, always good. We're still needing damage. Where's the berserk ability? Should be able to find it soon. More gold. Thorns is good. Swords is good. Swords. Really wanted to make sure we didn't take a lot of damage there. ×1 speed. Paralyze. Paralyze is good. Chance to stun is always fantastic. Interrupting enemies like that is great because it can work on bosses as well. Confuse is bad. Fear is good. please! Greed. Greed is bad. Took way too much damage from that. Oh man, Rayloff hits real hard like a truck. Linen vest. More armor. Yes, please. Really? Gosh dang it! Alright, I may have to stop doing the increased speed. Thorns it has to be. Especially if we're gonna take 20 damage from a single hit like this, that's ridiculous. Bonk. Really just took 31 damage from that? Oh no, you took 1 damage. Okay. Let's see if we could make it to 75. Elemental resistance is good. Less damage taken from my tank. $23 damage. That's ridiculous. Whack. Whack. Fantastic. You can move it back like a millimeter. Ah. Whack. Fantastic. 45 gold. Fear's good. Chance of actually just getting rid of an enemy outright is always going to be good. Oh, I meant to build bookshelves before I went through all this again. Wish I could have healing staves. Alright, that's a new record on waves. More shield armor. That's the only good one. Everything else here is actually negative for us. See, if these did not spread them to me, then I'd be okay taking these. Because confused, yeah, that's fantastic. But then I'll make it to where they attack, not my tank. So that's just bad. I'd rather it just attack their allies. If that's all it did, then that'd be great. That'd be fantastic. Not attack the nearest thing, because then it makes daggers and battle axes completely useless. Viral status effect. Inflict status effects that will spread to nearby enemies. It's really bad to inflict freeze, ignite, and shock to myself, as well as potential fear. Not like this is just these are just bad once you combine everything else. So it's really sad. Whack. I was really hoping for Berserk. That would have been nice. Yeah, because now my shield user's not doing enough damage to actually heal anymore. Whack. Perfect. It's a lot of gold we're getting. Shield armor increase, change weight abilities to next material tier. Higher tiers will cycle back to iron ones. Do I just grab a skeleton? Nah, we need more shield armor. Whack. Whack. I'm gonna use a potion. I really actually want to make it. Really? Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Alright, we have to pick up skeleton here. No! This is how boss fights should happen. Oh wait, no, that's mine. I thought that was an enemy spawning in from behind. I was like, yes, this is perfect for a boss fight. But, no. Turns out it's, the skeleton I just summoned. It makes perfect sense. Oops. Come on, tank a, massive... Dang it. Well, it did take the fireball. Go! And all we got was the silver shield. I mean, it's a silver shield, so that part's nice, but, like, increases magicka. That increases our elemental damage. Summon Flame Atronoc. Atronoc. I guess more allies the better. Just gonna play this lousy game of cat and mouse until we aft. Yeah, oh, that's it. That's the run. Everyone's dead. They get one shot. Oh, yeah. Cool. So we ended up getting a lot of gold and a linen uniform. After that, I mean, some silver mail, which will be nice. Linen shirt, that'll be nice. Linen vest, level 4 is nice. A level 2 silver shield. But the shields I've got are better because they just get a lot more defense. And really, this magicka is not that impressive. So, big shame. That's fine. And now we are in 32 years of reign for Queen Alassie. Long live the Queen. Alright, I don't have to be double-clicking all the time anymore. This is... I missed. Karen Robb, a pyromaniac. Ooh. We'll put them to good use. Helunda, reckless, envious, headstrong, and considerate. That's actually just really bad, so... out you go. attire. Fantastic. It's another adult. Tilwyn, who's a leader. Heartless and headstrong. Frost shield user. Interesting. Talut, who is enduring, lives longer. Ooh. Lucretius Solonius, who's perceptive. Galinda, you are now a child. All right, out you go. Occupation. You are a natural-born leader. Well, you can lead the commoners outside of the castle. And out you go. Any others? There should be more. Hey, Elmenhad. You can get yeeted out of the castle. I think I remember specifically breeding 4. So I think that's all the children that we're going to be throwing out of the castle. Fine potions. Ooh. See, this one's tough, because I could use those axes. I could really use these axes, but I also could really use the gold. The gold allows us to upgrade everything. The axes allows us to receive the benefit now, but I already have a pretty good axe, so we'll go with the gold. It's not a terrible decision to go with the gold in this case. Now, if we were getting something that's hard for us to get that we need a lot of, then sure, but I think we're slowly getting to the point where we're now having enough of each gear? I don't know. I don't know. Let's not talk about this. I think the more important question I'm really asking is why are you still alive? All right, pyromaniac, heartless, headstrong, enduring, emotional. Kitchen, furnace, and smithy. Got a lot of people here to replace. You're just emotional, Melora, but I think you're also married. You're not. Your lover's dead, right. It's, Muhi is who it was before they got assassinated. Right. Emotional, headstrong. Pogif, we're gonna keep you for a good while longer. Unequip, unequip, unassign. But you're heartless and headstrong. Miserable to work with, skilled with frost. We can't actually have you working one of those. Oh, wait. That's the wrong person. Well, Eisen, I guess. Linen vest. Fantastic. Ooh, with a really good silver saw. Are any of you... You're reckless. None of you are envious, right? Yeah, you're not. We'll get you assigned into here for now. Just Steel saw. There. Much better. And... I think I'm going to keep just leveling up the steel tongs. There we go. Yeah. We'll go ahead and send off those garbs. If we're not using them, then, well, not using them. Silver plate. We're going to keep making more steel shields. Equip 2 silver saws. Awesome. Craft 2 silver saws. That's all I need in order to get these silver scissors. And they're pretty good. Still a couple away from leveling up this furnace. Both of these really just want the workshop to be leveled up. But I also want to level up the smithy more. Well, this daggers in the mail does nothing for me. And it hurts me in the now, so. Workshop, steel scissors, steel scepter. We can upgrade this just fine. And that gets us to Dynasty 102, giving us 2 more potions of healing. I guess. So we can now make a steel scepter, and that is it. We can make a steel hammer afterwards. Ooh. I don't really need to make steel scepters. So, yeah, we're just going to keep making the same thing. No reason not to. Your Grace, I was at the fountain, saw this peasant here spitting at it. It's unacceptable. None shall touch the fountain's water heads. Oh no, you're upset with me. Anywho, outfits. We can give you... You're the original queen. Do I want to just give you a noble? Do I even have any more of the nobilities? Elder's robes. That does give you a beard. Why does it give you a beard? Oh well, we'll give you wool clothes. There you go. $29 minutes. Red Guard starter bundle. Ooh, what's in this? Anything good? Red Guard green robes. In other words, robes that look really cool. Red Guard staff. Red Guard silver plate. I mean, it's just armor that looks different. The issue is they don't have any special abilities, so it's actually just bad. Alrighty, so the next thing I need... I should have done this before I did all the other things. Oh, right. That's why we can't make the purple grimoires all willy-nilly. It's because they require silver. Well, I'm not using silver for now, so we might as well go ahead and make these 3. And then we're going to go ahead and make these grimoires to increase our health. How much? We'll hold on to the rest of our gold. That does boost all of our nobility. That would have been a lot better earlier. Because now we're 193 on Magicka. That's really good. With this, I mean, we're currently an hour and 10 in. Do I have anybody I really want to pair up? I don't think anybody actually can at the current moment, really. Padil? Do you have any really good children? I mean, you have a good child, but not necessarily somebody I need. Eyes like water. Your wife is old. Alrighty. And notice we really haven't been doing anything on this progress. It's just because there's no real reason for us to. I mean, I guess I could be making progress over to here so that way I can get these rewards that are pretty good. Ooh, a cotton apron. I don't know. That's actually suddenly pretty enticing. Don't really need it, though. I'll consider it. How is your progress in the Shergrath's Gauntlets going? Let me know how it's going in the comment section below. Your Majesty, your subjects are asking how we will honor the Emperor's coming birthday. Nothing. Oh no, my Imperials are unhappy. Every subject disliked that. Arg. Dang. Alright, well, we gotta remember to at least always throw a feast. I think I did that same thing yesterday. Pyromaniac, I need to consider you as a job in a kitchen, furnace, and smithy. Smithy, I mean, we can replace Tobin. Equip. And equip. And we do have a leader here, right? Yeah. Alright, he'll be made happier. Who else currently doesn't have a job? Zika, that's because you're heartless, though. So we're going to go ahead and give you a Staff of Frostbite. It would be great if I could. Armor. I really wish I could equip with a shield to make it a tanky mage. Frost Totem. It's going to be a while before we get more totems, though. We'll go ahead and get you assigned there into the bookcase. That way you can improve your attitude and think about the wrongs that you've done. Can at least use somebody as a specialist for a Frost Mage. This one at least just does improve damage with the cold, but isn't quite what we're looking for. Next. Chidoka. Along with your spouse, Kisu. I mean, I guess I could immediately throw Tobin out, and then that would make a lot better. Melora, who are you married with? Nobody. Right, because your spouse is dead. Alright, well, I have no more emotional attachments to you, and it's going to take way too long for you to die, so out you go. In Tobin, it really depends on if... I actually kind of have an emotional attachment because Tobin's married to Anaxi, and they had multiple fantastic children. We'll hold on to Tobin for now. That way Tobin and Winaxi can live together. And yeah, we'll give... Why don't we go ahead and give you a scepter? Because we don't have any. That's why. Can I give you a frost staff? Nope, no random frost staffs. Olik! Welcome to the world. We'll keep our eye on that. So I do have one person that left a comment asking for a name, so we'll give it, but we'll see if we can have a better baby for today, so. My queen, I wanted to say how much we appreciate you with a potion. Likewise. I'm just gonna keep making steel tongues, I guess. Do I have enough? I do, actually. We could do that to give these this room some color. Because why not?
You lost little me? Boop!
Good job, baby. Why are you all mad with each other? Oh, it's so close. Oh, I am missing gold. I'll have to sell some things. Oh, wait, we're missing gold because of this. Yeah, that's why. I don't need that. It's cute. I don't need it. Alrighty, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can do. I could definitely try a couple more times for better offspring. Got a lot of people that have parents. Mishapa. You and Hipa should be fine.
I don't know how to play.
Dang. This furnace can finally level up. That unlocks silver production. So it does slow down all of our other production? By quite a bit, actually. First off, are we using the best tongs we can? Pretty much. Best tongs. What about the best? Yeah, that's metalworker's garb. Iron, iron. Steel. Iron. Sure. There we go. Matrika! Who's tribal? Welcome into the world. Tribal's okay. I think what... Tlaxman Tentog. I mean, it's rolling for the chance that, I mean, we could eventually kick out Rayloff and Asashi for better, well, for just actual Argonians. I could do that. Don't know if I really want to, though. Age. It also needs to be... Oh my goodness. So many. You can see when I was away for a little bit. So many Argonians. Okay. Yeah, so there's no more. Devious and envious. Oh my goodness, you're bad. We got to throw that one out. Oh man. Tlaxman Tintak. Overflowing with food. Feast for the nobles. As long as everybody's a noble, it makes this choice easy. I don't have to make more in the now. Reckless, melodramatic, reckless, and envious. This envious trait is just bad. See, this one's good. Like, what if I just paired Pollo with my best male Argonian available? Which, unfortunately, it really isn't any except for Kalanu. Kind of considering it. Leader, perceptive, and headstrong. Leader, perceptive. Oof. I mean, it creates unnecessary enemies, kind of. Really don't want... I don't want to risk it. It's not worth the risk for me. Naxi. I don't got anybody else. I mean, I could still continue to make more pairs, but if they're all low-level pairs, it's not going to be that great, so... We need to try to just be marrying up anybody who's just rare plus, because commons are more likely to just get more commons. We also need to just save up for the other events. So, in other words, that actually might just be doing it for us for tonight. Actually, I guess... we need to see... unequipped. And... outfits. Yeah, I've got a linen uniform I need to give out to somebody. Any of you envious? You are, but you're already wearing the best thing. You're considerate, sophisticated, and emotional. There. So now it's even better production. Alright, so what else is still not equipped? I'd like to see only the stuff that's not equipped. Not gonna lie, this organizing system is kind of just bad. So I'm just really looking to see everything that at least has an ability has somebody using it. Alrighty, so the linen vests. It's for the workshop. It's gonna be this one. So linen vest. Done. Linen vest. You're emotional. Alright, there we go. So they're all wearing the best stuff there. Sewing table. This is the loom. I missed. Tribal, emotional, perceptive, leader, headstrong. Alright, you need to wear this linen tabard. Yes. Alrighty, so all that's left there are wool tabards. Right, we could be making more stuff here. What am I gonna make? This for the loom? Or tabards? Yeah, more tabards. Why not? My queen, a group of explorers is starving. Okay, and? Oh, that is silver, though. Not this time, though. I can't... Oh, wait, I could spend food. Oh, well. We'll get it. We'll buy it next time. What other min-maxing can we do? Linen shirt for the mill. One of them, at least. Pretty certain one of you guys are envious. Maybe in here? Leader, sophisticated, emotional. Leader, headstrong. Leader, perceptive. Awesome. Alright, next. Linen guards for the furnace. Yeah, but that will remove the abilities, so these are actually just bad for now. So we'll hold on to them in case we get a better one. And then another one for the loom. Linen garb. Linen garb. Alright, all these are linen garbs. Ooh, I guess our final question that we'll wait for another time is, if we sell stuff while we have a blessing of gold, does that increase how much we get. I'll try asking the Reddit first, but if any of you guys in the chat know, that is an answer that I would like to know. And if not, I'll test it whenever it's time for us to actually use the, whenever it's time to actually use it. That is going to do for today. I'm gonna check to see if there's actually any other pairs we could do. I don't think so. Oh, Nilo! Sign you with Dawn Scale. Get another baby. We have a lot more books. How are you doing? 11 minutes. And then it'll be time for your combat. So, I think the next thing to level up is the workshop. Because... yeah, steel hammers, silver saws. Silver dagger. Silver axe, a level 4 or higher. It's gonna be a hot minute before we can get all those. The main thing we're gonna be working on the workshop is gold. And in this case, it's literally just... I know those. Hey! That's what we were waiting for! Scandinavia Antius! This one's a female. Envious, leader, and volatile. Dang, this one's not good. Alright, we'll try again. We'll try again. We'll try again. No reason for us not to. Push the goblins out of the land. Throw a feast. That should make everyone happy, right? Every subject's like that. I'm the greatest. Okay. Any other pairs? Technically, the answer is yes, but none of them are actually paired with Argonians. I could make another Argonian pair, I guess. I also don't have to. But I am at the point where I'd rather not deal with having to just throw children outside of the castle. I want it to only be the bad Argonians after a certain point, so we're just going to focus on Argonians. So, no more non-eggs. The heck are you doing here? That's a lot of 0-year-old eggs. Goodness. I guess I'm just going to wait a little bit. I could also just push forward into the quests. Frost is good against shock. It's actually the perfect opportunity to try at Aika. Kavid, and then of course we need Agar. I'm gonna return. What were the things on the quest? I actually did not bother to check what they were. No abilities, okay. Defeating the enemy healers last, and fighters not equipped with any armor. Yeah, I could care less about these. Frost's staff, this Staff of Frost is actually really good. So we did get one for a linen apron. Ooh, and some marble that apparently is really hard to get. So I shouldn't get too overzealous about spending my marble when I finally have it. Sure thing. Alright, where's a new pair? Ah, not there. There's currently a haunting going on. Alrighty. Well, we're out of gold. I don't necessarily need the additional resource to do anything else. I'm gonna kind of just be waiting on everything at this point. Everybody is ecstatic, so I don't need to really send anybody specifically anywhere. So, Matt is probably gonna go ahead and do it for today. I could... I mean, I really could just wait, but I think that's just gonna... We're just gonna go ahead and call it there. So here is one final question that I do have for everybody, and that is... We are at the point where it's essentially not going to be a lot of growth. All the newness is kind of worn off, and it's essentially an event happens, we do the event, and then the next days we're just waiting. So I can continue to just do these Sheregrass gauntlets. We definitely can continue to do that. And then it's just a whole bunch of resource management, I guess, and getting a minor upgrade. It does reduce the videos down to about an hour or an hour and a half if I drag it out like I currently am. Because if we just go to outfits, see, we're using the best of everything we can. Ooh, except for a linen coat, which is for the oil press. Feed the hungry. The more important thing on that is not making people upset. Alright, oil press. It's going to be all the way down here. Ah, but that's actually just better because of that ability, so... Linen coat. And this linen coat. However... This last one here. Just level up these guys. Does help, but then it produces additional oil. More essential oil. Yes, please. Oh. I guess we now actually have dailies I could do again. Well, we'll go ahead and get our common pack. It's a free gift. And yeah, there's nothing else specifically I want to get. So we're going to open up this pack. Ooh, Corundium. A Jester Redguard. Fantastic. Can we just throw you outside? Yep, because he had nothing on him, so goodbye. Man, that's actually kind of just sad. So, I will want to compile my thoughts on what I would think would be best to improve this game. In a video, as well as probably just some posts. Now, all the improvements that I would have recommendations on would not be something that could be done immediately. Because notice, like, when Fallout Shelter came out, it was an okay time waster, but it very quickly, there was just nothing to do. It was just, okay, you're playing cookie clicker oh boy, big numbers. And then it slowly turned into an actual better game. I would like to see this game have that kind of success where it does better, because there's already a decent amount, and it is very cute about the whole rulings for, yes, make people happy or make people upset, but there are a lot of things you could do. Like, we're at the point that I pretty much could do whatever I want without any form of punishment. And yes, I am doing some min-maxing, but I'm also doing stuff for decorations or all that. And the min-maxing is really about, like, gold orders and trying to increase our stats inside. If I would need to have more things, like buying these round stained glass windows in order to reduce the penalty as much as possible. But even then, we're also min-maxing by going pure Argonians. And this is another flaw in the entire system, is I fully believe that you should let players go fully into one race if they so desire. Because if they want to min-max like that, or they want to just say, hey, this is the castle of Argonians, then, you know, let them do that. Don't punish them for that. Just let them do that. In fact, give them some own special rewards. However, in my instance, we will occasionally get those, oh, well, the Bretons and the orcs are at war, rah, rah, rah. And I'll go, okay, cool. Heck with the orcs. Just whichever one gives me the most amount of money, do it. And then there's no downside. Because the downside's supposed to be, okay, well, your orcs now hate you and they might assassinate you. Or, oh, the Bretons now hate you and they may assassinate you. But in following this sort of deal where you get rid of all the other races except for one, all you have to do is make the one race happy, and everything else you could care less. There's absolutely no downside for doing this. There should also be special events for having a certain number of each race. Because there are zero, as of right now, there are currently 0 Argonian-based events. No upsides, no downsides. Nobody cares about the Argonians. We just exist. My lady, the tax collector, has returned with this year's property taxes. I was going to go with gems, but I guess we're going with coins. Would have preferred gems. So there is 100% no downside, but there's also nothing exciting about going one race. I should have some Argonian-based stuff. Also, whenever you delete people, yes, the people should be gone, and you should more than likely not have access to get them again. But if I drag this person out and I get rid of them, they should go to the common grounds. Because this is the castle. This is where the nobility is. There's going to be a lot of ways to get everybody to become part of the noble family. It is absolutely possible for that to happen. For instance, even right now, not a single commoner exists in this castle. Because in a way, we essentially, quote-unquote, did everything right. But it should also be assumed that everybody down here is either like a duke, so there could be some nobility down there, but the commoners, and that's where the commoners are. So no matter what, you always have some access to nobility and some access to commoners. Now, that way, as well as all the other races just on the outside. So I could continue to just say, you know, I could care less about these, but there should be some politics outside of this castle. Not something that I am specifically having direct conflict of or like sending armies to, but to make it to where there are outside forces that I may need to also try to keep happy. Because right now, this feels very much like Fallout Shelter, where the only thing that matters is this castle. Fallout Shelter, though, it fits. You are in the apocalypse, in the Fallout setting of... You're underground. This is where you need to be to survive, because you're just gonna die outside, or you're gonna become what are those, not zombie people, but those people that have the radiation sickness. There's an actual name for them. I'm sorry, I'm not perfect when it comes to Fallout lore, but there's actually a group of people that essentially they have to deal with they've been permanently mutated due to radiation sickness, and not like mutated, oh, they've got extra arms. It's like mutated as in their skin looks like it's permanently melted off and whatnot. So, not great stuff, and they just had to live with it. It's their life. It's who they are now. But essentially, you have to be underground. You have to be secluded. This is a castle. This is above ground. There are people outside the city gates. There are other castles that you need to stay in good diplomatic ties with, perhaps, because there's even just references of, oh, there's this war going on outside. It has absolutely no effect to my castle here. So, I would like to see some more politics actually happen, but I should also have, like, a little political map of what's going on the lands outside, who I'm making happy out there, but it should also never, it should never be allowed where I have full control over everything. Or maybe you could, I don't know. Like, max level, you could have full control over everything. But the political ground outside, you just need to have the good balance of powers with all the other kingdoms, or else they will plot against you. And if you just go to war at everybody because you've ticked everybody off, then, well, it's not going to be great for you, and there's a good chance that your ruler may die, or maybe some of your subjects may die due to war and all that. Where, I don't know, just have it to where it feels like I'm not stuck inside my castle and then going out on random quests here and there. It needs to be castle and diplomacy. Because this system, the ruling system is great of make the people happy, make the people sad. But where I think where it failed is there comes to a certain point where all these choices just don't matter anymore. I'm just going for whatever this... I mean, you should always... you're always going to go with what's just the best pick to go with. We're just going to find an excuse not to. In this case, we're making the Imperials unhappy. They hated that. And then if we go to our... not health, but our happiness... everybody is still ecstatic. This choice didn't matter. They hated it. It was the maximum penalty they could have had. And it didn't matter. Now, I think making all the people inside my castle like this should be fine. Because if you min-max into the way where, oh, you've got all these armor stands, and you've got these stained glass windows, and all your people just truly love and are devoted to you, that is perfectly fine. But the people outside, they have their own rulers, their own people, their own philosophies that they believe and support. And that sort of a decision saying, yeah, I don't care about the ruler, the Imperials should declare war on you after you dick them off a couple too many times. And they'd be like, no, we're going to be taking your lands. And you should have to balance that kind of decision-making out with the outside world as well. Or maybe have a diplomat or somebody to send out. Where you can make a couple of factions specifically happy, or go out to trade with a couple of NPC factions, because in here with these rulings you could trade with them. Why can't I go out and actually trade with them? I have to wait until they come to me. It feels like I'm trapped inside this castle, and I don't think that's healthy for what this game is trying to do. You're trying to build a kingdom. Let me rule this kingdom. This is just the nobility, the people that are lucky to be born into this life. Let me rule the people from the outside. Balance, is their happiness worth it? Or I can make them unhappy, and they could constantly be trying to overthrow me, and then I could like, all right, well, we're gonna go ahead and fight you and calm you down and rule them with an iron fist. Give me that sort of diplomatic decision-making, where the commoners, they may just be absolutely ticked. Maybe the dukes are happy, maybe the dukes are mad. I don't know. I want to compile this into an actual list, and all these things that I would say would be better for the game to make it feel a little bit more alive. is not something that could also be done quickly. This is something that would have to take months in order to do. So, you know, I'm not expecting any immediate fix. Plus, this game kind of is still in quote-unquote beta / just released, so I'm not expecting any drastic changes in the immediate nearby future. One thing I am expecting, though, very, very quickly, is more events, because at this point, I don't think there's a single event we haven't seen yet. So that's the first thing that needs to be fixed, is more events, more diversity for what all the races do. I got to ramble on for about 15 minutes and nothing really happened. I guess we're going to check one more time for any potential good pairings. I don't think we have any more, though. Yeah, we don't. Alrighty. So that's going to do it for this one. Do you have any ideas of what you would like to see improved in this game? I guess also leave that in the comment section below. Or last but not least, if you want an Argonian named after you, well, I mean, we did have a baby. We did have a couple of babes. So we're going to go ahead and rename the best one we had today. Age. Envious, leader, volatile, considerate, and tribal. So this one is good. I think this one's... Yep, alright. So... Leader, bossy, and enduring. Emotional, pyromaniac, and bossy. Probably this one. So this one, I think, is the best one we got that is within the past day. We're going to go ahead and rename you based off of someone's request. Jacob the Third. Alrighty. Thank you all so much for watching. You all have a wonderful rest of your days. And hope to see you again next year. Bye-bye. Ooh, silver.